Hello once again and welcome to the Warhammer experience, and just like everybody else I will be doing a Warhammer campaign, except I'll be cutting out all the uninteresting parts just to try and save your time and make things a little more interesting. Anyway, let's kick things off. I was talking to one of my friends recently about buying Warhammer. He was skeptical. He was saying that I'm a bad recommender of games. I mean, I recommended him plenty of good games that he does not play. I recommended him Warhammer. He was skeptical. I'm going to do a little playthrough right here. He can see if he likes it or not, and I might as well show it to all of you guys because Men of War right now is just complete garbage. I'll probably make a video on that. It's just, I don't really want to give the developers any advertising, any free advertising for myself. I don't really want to be involved, but anyway, we're going to be playing as the Empire. I've already played quite a bit as the Empire, so I know what I'm doing, and I played on hard difficulty like a scrub. I was going to play Legendary, but I realized that was pretty hard, so we're just going to play on very hard instead of making it pretty hard. Make sure we'll put Battle Realism mode on because I'm not a bitch. And we're going to be using Karl Franz just to keep things vanilla here. Don't want to fuck up with that. Skip this shit. Basically, I'm going to make this as quick as possible and cut out all the uninteresting parts. I love playing Total War. I really don't know anything about the Warhammer lore. Never really been into that, but I do love Total War games, so this is a really nice twist, I think, and I'll have a lot of fun doing it.
The greenskin threat is extinguished, sire. Yet the fight to secure your rule has only just begun. The Empire is beset.
Alright, so basically we got enemies everywhere, and we have the orcs on our ass. And we basically have to defeat the Empire secessionists. It's a pretty big deal, definitely. Definitely want to get them taken care of. So we're going to go down there, try and kill as many of them as possible so they retreat into Grunberg. And I'm going to definitely mistakenly pronounce a lot of things throughout this video, so I hope you can deal with that. I'm pretty sure that's acceptable. Anyway, Marienburg I've found in my other Empire playthrough to be very beneficial to the campaign because it has its own fancy port specific to that city, which makes, oh, that's FPS drop. Holy shit, look at that. That's some badass shit right here. All right, we're back. Anyway, as I was saying, Marienburg, it is very specific in its building, so you make a shit ton of money. Just go down here and take these guys out. Nice little easy fight. I can auto-resolve, but I will fight the battle just because I'm not going to be a little bitch, but also if I can kill as many of them as possible while they're routing, which you can obviously not do while auto-resolved, it definitely helps out in the long run, making sure I have as much troops as possible to counter these greenskins that are going to come in my lands and rape me. So, gotta have a lot of infantry to deal with that. Alright, so, definitely Reichsguard is kind of the big deal, playing as the Empire. At the start, at least. Those are some very fancy-ass units. And we're also going to get our infantry here. Infantry, all this infantry really doesn't matter. I mean, the swords are really nice for taking out other Empire infantry units. Swords do their thing, and then probably going to have the handgunners flank around and get some rear shots, because they obviously can't fire over units. Karl Franz is going to be a boss, and it's basically tank in the middle, and go up against their lord. And we're just going to go around with these Reichsguard, and basically we will pretty much kill everybody routing. That's the goal. Do not want to go that way. How about we just do this? And then we're going to have the Reichsguard come over the hill, charge down on some crossbowmen. Be epic. That's how we do it. I do have Battle Realism on, so I can't really see. Let's check out Franz here. Franz doing his flaming hammer shit. You can get extra equipment, armor and stuff like that, but it's not modeled in the game, I think. It would be nice. That would be actually a really cool feature, but I can understand that's a lot of things to have to model in. Obviously, you can get the Griffith or whatever it is, Griffin, and the flying Pegasus horse, which is pretty sweet. But Franz is gonna have to fight this one out on foot. He's a little bitch right now. Get them on the hill. And boom. Get that flank rolling. Franz is taking a shit beating right now. And get him out of here. Holy shit. Franz ain't liking this. Maybe lure his lord out. Get out of here, Franz. Take care of their ass. Alright. I don't like this, Franz. You better stay alive. I've got 13 left. We got the victory, but we're going to continue this route. Oh, that's sweet. Actually, I need him to do that. Then we're going to have the Reichsguard just roll in on these guys. Steamroll time. Let's look at this. Boom! And the crossbows come in too. They really did cav well in this game. It's not throwing mud up against a brick wall. It's actually really nice. Really nice to see that. Their lord is dead. We're just gonna run them down. No! God damn it. Ah. Alright, whatever. So we ran down a lot of them anyway. Lost 78, they lost 330. The Reichsguard with 179 kills. It's quite a bit there. Pretty toasty. Decisive victory, and really, I do like the leadership bonus instead of going for the units per se. Got a hunter ambush chance. Nice. Like those ambushes. There are a lot of woods around here that makes it pretty useful actually. And ward save generally gives 10% on all attacks. Alright. So I was looking at this is the Franz skill tech tree or whatever. Or I guess a Lord tech tree for the Empire. And stand your ground looks really sweet. Effective range 40 meters. 16 plus leadership. 36 plus defense. And 34 plus attack on all your infantry. And also, Honest Steel looks really good. Gives you +3 for spearmen, swordsmen, and halberd units, all in your army. So you don't. It's not like a effect or anything. So it looks really sweet. So I'm gonna go down this as much as I can, and then we're gonna get the Death Claw ASAP, which is at their rank 15. We definitely want to swoop down and kick some ass with Franz. So that's gonna be the main thing. And over here, definitely go Rally Field. Get that rolling. We do have plenty good amount of money.
I am Prince and Emperor.
We're gonna go all swords because we will be able to eventually go armored spearmen once that rally field is done. And then we just want to see who we can trade with. I doubt these guys are gonna want to trade. No, they don't. We're about to take them anyway, so it doesn't matter. On a non-aggression, bitches. Nope. Bretonia. Possible. They have rejected me. Not nice. And Kislev. Trade, moderate, and they have accepted. Good on them. Get at least a little money. Once we get Grunberg, we should be able to trade with more people to our east. Let's continue on. Why not? Might. I am going to auto-resolve this because it's just so simple. Yeah, there's no point in playing this one out. Just get Grunberg as fast as possible. There was a whole lot there. Yeah, that's good. Basically, sack 2 settlements and we'll get the next objective complete, which will give us 2,000 gold, which will be these two. And we're going to go to Marienburg as fast as possible. And then there's that quest up there, which you can do once all those things are done. The quest is actually fairly simple. Pretty straightforward. Let's get Honest Steel rolling. And then the next one will give us +7, which is really sweet. I've found through my playthroughs that actually making a second Lord is really good for the defense and just having a lot of capability here. So we're going to recruit a new one. Because we will get to put him in office, which will be sweet. Stupid, you can charge in a little bit better. We don't want an ugly or a stupid person. And the public order, we're going to definitely need that since we are playing on very hard, so I'm not going to risk that whatsoever. We will just go humble. He only has positive attributes there.
This will bolster the nation. Bring me to my men.
And we are going to want more swordsmen. And then we want to get him in his office. So, my friend who asked me to, or not really asked me, but I'm recommending this to, and he thinks I'm a bad recommender, is not going to like this, but I'm going to rename this lord to, I'm just going to rename it to Godwin the Old. His name online is Godwin. So, he could be Godwin the Old. He is rather old, relatively speaking. And Godwin is actually the loser at the Battle of Hastings, so there you go. So if you have any funny names to give people, obviously I can't give Karl Franz a name, but if you have any funny names to give units or lords or cities that kind of fit in with our Men of War Soul Squad trolling, then go ahead and suggest that. I'll put them in. I'm sure there will be room for everyone if anyone gives a shit about that. And we're pretty much done with this turn as well. Diplomacy, I think, we actually should be able to trade with some more people.
It is good to see
and they want the trade agreement. You can look at it that way. It took me a while to actually figure that out. It's pretty nice not having to actually go into it every single time. So the main thing here, I think, with Very Hard and Legendary, I did fail at Legendary, so that's why I'm playing Very Hard, is to make non-aggression pacts along this mountain chain here with the dwarfs and the Bretonnians, which are out in the kind of fields area past the mountains, just to kind of secure that flank. And then you move in, capture all the humans, either through warfare or you can make them join your confederacy, and then you can move on to the vampire counts. That's kind of the main feel I have to playing the Empire. But done talking out of my ass. Let's continue along with the campaign.
Make haste, men.
Let's move up.
Who calls? I command
Try and get
here.
that rolling. I do want another crossbowman and probably double armored spearman just for a little more versatility. Then we're gonna start outfitting Godwin the Old here,
Ready.
with some other units besides the Lord himself, and that should give us some more public order too. I think it's actually a very good idea to make a Lord ASAP playing Empire. Get that office set up, and I think these are gonna be the best. State troop standards, +5 leadership for Empire infantry units. It's kind of needed. They don't have the best leadership, but I think the +2, along with Karl Franz, is already +1. We're getting up there with the experience for unit recruits, so that's really nice. And then speed, really, that's kind of a thing that you kind of ignore and worry about later. And I can actually upgrade this, but I think I'm gonna wait so I can get the tier 2. Turn into surplus 0.5. We would definitely want to get to the tier 3, I mean, with the 2 population. That's what I was looking at. We're going to make Reichland here, this province, kind of our military starting point. And then everything else we capture will just be economic, pure economics. That's kind of how I like to play Total Wars. I like to have at least one province that will make all my military units. Maybe once we get big enough, we'll have a second one. But that's kind of how I like to do things. I like to be able to build my whole army in one single location instead of having to jump around to get specific units that I want. Oh, here we go. Empire secessionists are down here raiding some dwarves, it looks like. Or the neck snappers, never mind. Alright. I don't really get that. Let's see. The neck snappers are the greenskins. Alright, so they're raiding them. That's good. I'll keep them away. And then even if they come back, we'll have an army down here to defend. So they can't really do anything. That's why it's such a great strategic idea to have a second lord ASAP. We're still making a lot of money. Alright, sounds good. Let's continue on. Alright, this guy actually went all the way down. That puts a shithole in my plans. What we're actually going to do is see if I leave that, then he's going to take it. And then this is freaking just outside of the range. We're going to do it like this.
To war!
Have the ally engage it for us, and they leave, of course. We can actually continue this. Just because I want to get this going as much as possible.
Moving off. Yes, my lord.
That is dirty. That is campaign right there for us. Also, this is just... You just don't want to play this one out either. Unit replenishes by 0%. Yeah, totally. Take his ass down through some superior campaign strategies right there. That's how it's done. And we're going to get him back right in like a baller. And we're going to start getting him the armored spearmen so he can take on the greenskins. That's going to be nasty. Get him going. This is just some campaign strategy right here, never seen before. Seems about right. Let's go. Continue forward. Join war against the empires. Yeah, I'll give you 100 for that. Yeah, totally. Dipshits. Alright, so it looks like the Skull Smashers have officially gone in on our territory. Almost, at least. They are on our Empire Secession. It's basically our territory right now. So we are going to have to deal with them. Definitely have enough troops for it. I'll play that one out, just so we can see some greenskins do their thing. And we're going to continue on our pathway of making this a greenskin killer army. This one, really lacking on the greenskin killing ability, but we do have vast numbers on our side. Unfortunately, however, how do we get the ambush? That's my main thing here. Ambush. We need 25%. Let's hope he comes down this way. If he doesn't, we'll actually have this. We'll probably be ready. And I did it too far. I got trolled. Alright. Well, because of that, I really don't want to fight in the woods against greenskins, so I'm going to try and get out of that. I'm probably going to be screwed anyway. It is how it is. Let's continue on. Hopefully, they attack down on my mega army. Oh, they go straight to Altdorf. Actually, that's not a bad thing. Altdorf is heavily garrisoned. Let's see. Yeah. They're not going to breach the walls or do any taking. Even if that one comes down, that's nothing. I'm going to continually build up this. But we're going to take Helgmart as soon as possible.
Attack!
Auto-resolve, another very boring assault to be had. So we're going to give him, again, we're going all out on this Honest Steel. I think this is very OP if you consider everything else. I do want Route Marcher at some point, though. That would be a very nice thing. Alright, let's continue the orc killing capabilities of this army. Can't start giving him the swordsman just cuz. It would be nice to have. Diplomacy. Let's just make sure we're not missing out on any free money.
Approach and make your offer.
Trade agreement. They rejected, of course. Not sure why. Both parties are benefiting. Sterland trade, moderate, boom, boom. Nope. I can go at war with you anyway. See the Bretonian scare. Nope. Alright, no one wants to really trade with me still. And no money to be had whatsoever. 2 more turns until we get to tier 3. Let's continue forth. See, I would consider this to be an easy victory, but I'm not positive. We're going to finish off the Empire Secessionists right now. Quick and dirty. Another huge lopsided victory for us. Decisive. Continue this.
The Empire.
Enemy has been killed in battle, and we've got Reichland. Holy shit. Got a lot of attachments there.
Bring me to my men.
What a new things to have. Might as well go Route Marcher. We will do keep up the Honest Steel. I mean, we're gonna have to go rally, and it's fine for now. I think we go route march or get that extra campaign movement range. It's really big. Allows for some sneaky ass campaign to be had. Campaign moves, some dank moves, and they still got the full stack there. We still want to get in here. Look at that, plus 1,722 coins. I mean, Allsdorf was making me money, and they're 490, so that's pretty big. That's a pretty big bonus. That's why I like to go Marienburg. I act like I've played this so many times. I haven't. I just have one playthrough. Continue on. Oh, we can get to the thing. -16. A lot of that is actually coming from the orcs. I'm hoping they'll attack. -16. No matter what, we're still gonna have those rebels, which is unfortunate. So we might as well increase the tax rate. That'll make them happy. I'll get it down.
Yes.
Let's continue on to turn 8 of our playthrough.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquest spreads far and wide.
Got a crap ton of money.
Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of
Alright.
kings and best.
I gotta get 6 settlements. Sick.
The nation calls.
Alright, we're gonna have them attack that, get that thing sorted very quickly. It is nice to kind of have... Let's see, actually. Can we start our ambush here? That's the main thing. Alright, we're gonna take the risk and get our ambush rolling.
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
Alright, so news of our conquest spreads far and wide. Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good.
What?
Let's try and get rid of these guys.
War.
That is a big necessity. And this is a very even matchup. Ooh. This is gonna be interesting. The mortars, I think they rate the mortars really high on this. I don't think that's gonna be too much of an issue. And I'll be able to kite these muskets with the crossbowmen fairly simple. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 melee units to his 5. We're definitely gonna have to fight this one in the battle. Had to beat down some rebels here again. Thought we already took that. Oh, and we have a really nice terrain advantage. Wow. Not too much if we were up there, but we have to attack them, so it is rather unfortunate. Alright, that's good enough. Let's see if they attack us. Oh, they are. That is that is very nice of them. I'm gonna maybe be a little bitchy. Let's speed this up. Yeah. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, never mind. Alright. We're not gonna be bitchy. Might be. Alright, so while I'm getting mortar shells lobbed at my ass, I've decided the best route, and I just lost a crossbowman. There are very, very devastating mortar shots. While the mortar shots are coming in, I've decided that coming in from this hill and this hill will give me a slight terrain advantage, and it will be a nice flanking pincer movement. We will split up our forces just so the mortars can't aim directly in the center of our lines, and there goes a good amount of our men. Poor guys. It took a nice beating there. Our swordsmen are going to be key. And unfortunately, I have them all the way on the wing. They're going to have to do all the flanking, actually. Let's continue this. Woo! Dirty. Alright. Now we let the flanks come in. The flanks are the flanking. Gotta flank. The flanks are flanking. Gotta move in quick. Alright. We need to find where his lord is. Here we go. Take care of them as soon as possible. We are kiting him really sweet. That is awesome to see. Continue on. Continue that. Get the flanks. Hold on just a little bit longer, guys. They're breaking. It's not good to see. Get him, Godwin. There we go. Get the fighting. Oh, Godwin. Come on. Hit back. That one jab killed like 20 guys. Pushed him back at least. It does look really sweet when you take off the HUD. Unfortunately, however, our guys are not doing the best. See, these spearmen are more built to take on orcs than they are other swords, which is a big problem that I'm having at the moment. I have a complete flank. I think as long as I can kill their guy, I should be able to make this work. So I'm going to get all these guys on him. Just hoping my guys can hold out that long. This is the main thing. Come on, Gawain. Fuck him up. Where's Gawain? Gawain, fuck some bitches. He's got a gold sword, damn. Looks like this guy, though. Easy ass victory. I'm not sure if these guys will. I don't need to run them down. They're not going to gain in strength anymore. I kind of want Gawain to get some more XP, though. Let's farm that XP. So, who got a lot of kills? The crossbowmen did. I think they got a lot on those handgunners. Very close victory. Let's get that leadership rolling. Alright. And now we want to make sure these orcs don't come down to just completely cream him. So I'm going to try and get him out of this mess. Let's just get him in Altdorf. Might as well. Get him Altdorf and then get him back to Grunberg the next turn. Because these orcs should not be able to get down there in one turn. I'm hoping at least. And we can finally get Altdorf up to the town and get things rolling that way. Hopefully these guys are going to destroy without their lord. But anyway, I think we're pretty much at the 25-minute mark, a little over. That's kind of my goal in the length of these videos. I don't really like long videos. I think I've made that a point in the past. This is Season 1, Episode 1. Here's our pilot. People who use that seriously are... I think it's pretty jokey and pretty cringy. But anyway... Please leave a rating if you liked this or disliked it. I really don't know if it was any good or not. I'm not used to making these types of videos, if you haven't noticed. But that is about it. Just kind of showing everything up here. Yeah, pretty good shit. Anyway, I will see you next time. Probably a Men of War. There's actually a lot of funny things to show you guys. But that's it. See ya.